Hello my gorgeous people, just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions, and the more people subscribe to this channel, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful. Okay, at the beginning of this week, my gorgeous Pisces, the energy is going to be really unusual. The energy is going to be really strange. And you will be able to notice this. Something is going to be really strange when you look outside. The energy in general is going to be strange and bizarre. But this in itself, it's going to have an impact on you, where you are going to feel like you need to spend some time by yourself, some time on your own. So yes, it is to do with a bit of a hermit mode, but my God, the realization you are going to have, so whether you like it or not, you really are gonna feel at the beginning of this week, my gorgeous Pisces, like you're gonna feel like you want to spend the time by yourself, or spend the time, some time on your own. Maybe this is just going to be, in your own home. Maybe you will just kind of want to lie down for a while and just do nothing. Maybe you will just want to kind of watch movies or something. Maybe you will want to meditate or something. Maybe you will just want to go to spend some time in nature. It really depends what you do when you feel like you want to be by yourself for a little while. There is nothing wrong with that whatsoever. You really are gonna feel like it's time to maybe take a little break. And you're going to feel like it's time to recharge your batteries a little bit, my gorgeous Pisces. So that's the bottom line. And it really depends how this is going to come to you, in which form, because every single one of us is so similar. But then at the end of the day, every single one of us is so different. We have got a different idea of what a hermit mode is, what do you do when you feel like you want to spend some time on your own. We all have a different ideas. To some of us it's going to be let's spend some time in nature, let's stay at home, let's just, it really depends. However you feel, I repeat, however you feel, you have no importance how significant this is going to be for you, my gorgeous Pisces, because at the same time, you are really going to you're going to have this psychic, and you're going to have this intuitive, very, very intuitive message, where you're going to realize that something that you thought is draining your energy, something that you thought has come to an end in your life. You're going to realize something that you so badly wanted to walk away from. Boom, boom, boom. You're going to be like, what's going on? What's happening? You will realize that something you wanted to walk away from, something that you thought has come to an end, you will suddenly have this powerful moment of enlightenment, where you're going to realize, no, baby, no, I'm not giving up whatsoever. I'm not going to give up from something I gave so much of my precious energy towards for so long, that this became such a big part of my life. Welcome back, my gorgeous Pisces, welcome back. You have no idea how important this is going to be, the major moment of your own transformation, transition and realignment, you name it. Oh my God, such a powerful moment of enlightenment. You have been going through something very difficult within the last few months, my gorgeous Pisces, and I completely understand. There was a certain personal problem that took the better of you, more than you like to admit. There was a certain problem that was bothering you, and subconsciously it kind of takes a lot of energy from you, especially when it comes to you really kind of paying attention to which risks you want to take in your life. When it comes, it's important to take risks in your life. This was preventing you to take risks, and when you're not taking risks in your life, you're not really moving forward. It's important. We find out so much about ourselves, you know, when we take risks. You know, we reach such an important stage of our lives, and this was also this energy. There was something that was really affecting you personally, that was affecting you in such a way where you kind of didn't really pay attention to your priorities. It messes up your priorities, you know, in life. And not that you weren't aware of what you should go for, but subconsciously you're worrying about something specific so much that really it becomes such a big problem, and it takes over. And this is why it messes with your balance in such a serious way, where you just kind of really slow yourself down on your journey a little bit. And that's why this is going to be so important for you, because the bottom line is, when you have this hermit mode, when you feel like you want to be by yourself a little bit, when I say that you are going to have this major intuitive and psychic message, of course I was referring to you realizing that, you know, something that you thought has come to an end. It did not. It did not. Something that you wanted to walk away from, no baby, no. No baby, no. I'm so happy that you're snapping out of it. You have no idea what a good sign this is. So something that you thought has come to an end, you will realize within this major moment of realignment, when you have this psychic and intuitive message, you will realize that you are able to do this. You are going to realize that you need to be persistent. And you know what? You will really surprise yourself. You will really surprise yourself, and you're not even going to be able to explain this, you know. But it happens at a time when this really negative energy is leaving our lives, you know. And once this negative energy leaves our lives, you know, only then we are able, my gorgeous Pisces, to see things crystal clear. You know, and this is why this is important, because it gives you this opportunity to really focus on your future and see things so vividly. The more vividly we are able to see things when it comes to our near future, the more we are able to connect to it. And this is a really big part of it. You know, you're gonna feel like so rejuvenated when it comes to all this. You know, you're gonna feel so rejuvenated, because you will know that something major is about to happen here. So here you will realize, I'm not gonna walk away from something that I know it's part of my life. I know it's part of me. I know I've been working really hard for this. I know I've put so much of my precious energy towards it, you know. The more you think about it, the more a spiritual awakening, my gorgeous Pisces, you are going to feel, you are going to have, you know. And this in itself, you know, you are making a really, really wise decision here. Extremely wise decision. You have the High Priestess, my gorgeous Pisces, you've got a High Priestess tarot card here, which means only one thing. You are making an extremely wise decision and extremely smart decision here. Okay, extremely wise choice by being persistent instead of walking away. by being persistent about this instead of walking away, you know, because I will tell you something. Already, by the time you get to the mid part of this week, you're going to have a very, do you know what? By the time you get to the mid part of this week, you are going to really, to be quite honest with you, something is going to happen. And, you know, you are, oh my God, something is going to inspire you. You're going to have a major inspiration. Okay, listen to me very carefully why this is so important. By the time you get to the mid part of this week, something is going to inspire you. There is something you will see. There is something that you are gonna be. There is something that you will connect to, something major, and you will know what this is because this will be so big, my gorgeous Pisces. There is something you will see at around the midweek. Maybe you're gonna be outside with the people. Maybe you're gonna be talking to someone. Maybe you're going to be watching TV, maybe you're going to be on YouTube, maybe you're going to be on an internet, maybe you're going to be reading something. However this is going to happen, however this is going to come into your life, whatever inspires you at around the midweek, my gorgeous Pisces, your passion is going to be ignited. So your spirit and your soul is going to be go for it, you know. You're going to feel this creative spark, you know, you're going to feel so motivated, you know, to start some kind of a new venture, start some kind of a new endeavor, you know, because you will know that there is a major energized potential coming from whatever inspired you in the first place. That's why your spirit is going to be rising and you're going to feel such a strong and positive vibes. This in itself, whatever inspires you, there is somewhere that you're gonna go, something that you're gonna need to do almost immediately after that moment in time, which is gonna lead towards you having this major, like very kind of unusual and weird experience, but it is to do with the beginning of something really, really meaningful. Listen, after that, after you have this inspiration, you're going to need to go somewhere to find out a little bit more or to do something. It's still going to be connected to this inspiration. You will not be able to stop thinking about this whatsoever. So one major experience is going to turn into another, if you know what I mean. So first of all, you kind of had this major inspiration, and then you need to, wow, you're not going to be able to stop thinking about it. I don't care, I'm just going to go for it. And then you're going to go somewhere else, and then you're going to find, and then you're going to have some kind of a very, very interesting and really meaningful experience when it comes to this inspiration. And the very big question that you will have, it's going to be answered, you know, and this big question that you're going to have, that it's going to be answered to you directly. It's like, oh, you know, it's a lot to do with like unlimited possibilities when it comes to this, like, you know, when it comes to this inspiration, even more possibilities, like unlimited possibilities. But at the same time, there is something that you are going to need to learn. There is something that you're going to need to learn, and you must not allow this to put you off, because whatever this is that you're going to need to learn connected to this, it's just like really short. It's not going to happen for a long time, but it's ever so important when it comes to you also finding out which steps you're going to need to take exactly. And you can only find out in this particular way, my gorgeous Pisces, and this is why this is going to be so important. And I'm going to say to you, my gorgeous Pisces, in terms of a diet, you're going to have this moment like, oh my God, and you're not the only sign that is going to have this major moment in terms of your own diet. You will really feel very strongly like you need to change your diet. And now it's the best time for you to do so. I'm not saying that you're overeating. I'm not saying that you're undereating. I'm sorry, but it's going to come to you. You will know exactly what this is, because it's not something that is going to come to you again for the first time ever, but you're going to feel so strongly like now it's time to do something about it. Maybe it's lots of chocolates, maybe it's some desserts, maybe you're eating too much, maybe you're eating too little, maybe you're eating too late at night. Because I would never kind of suggest to anybody to eat later on at night, because it's not good for you. And when we are eating the wrong food, it reflects on our lives in such a way where it affects our energy, it affects our aura, it affects our energy field. Our energy field, it's not okay when we are eating what we shouldn't be eating. So you need to be straight with yourself, you know, here. And when I say that the energy field, it's not okay, it means that, you know, we and when our energy field is affected by us eating what we shouldn't be eating, then no baby no, because what happens, we start attracting the wrong people, the wrong situations, and the wrong opportunities into our lives. And this is going to be happening over and over and over again until we are able to establish exactly what's causing this imbalance in our lives, which is affecting us more than people can possibly imagine. So be grateful that you're going to have this major moment, this sacred moment when it comes to you feeling so strongly like you shouldn't be kind of like really taking something or eating something that you were already aware of. And it's going to come to you in such a sense, oh my God, of course, no, I don't. You're just going to start feeling, I don't know, not clean maybe? I don't know if that's the right word, but I don't know. You're going to start feeling not clean or not okay when you think about it, you know, after that moment in time. And it's going to come to you in such a way, it's very difficult to describe. You know, like when you connect to the food that you eat. And for example, you know that if you have a very strong sense to eat banana, if you feel like I want to eat banana, and you know, well, you know, when you know how to read this, you know that it's not about banana, but it's more about potassium that you get in banana. You see what I mean? So your body is telling you that your body needs potassium. Or you feel like, I want more orange, I fancy orange. It's not that you fancy orange, baby. It's that your body needs vitamin C, for example, what you get in orange, you know, for example. But it's like that feeling, that path you find yourself on when you just know that there are certain changes you are indeed going to need to make. And now it's absolutely the perfect time to do so. Okay? Just remember, it starts when you are not eating okay food, it starts affecting your energy field, and then your balance gets affected, and you attract the wrong people, wrong situations, and the wrong opportunities into your life. That's why it's important to snap out of it. And the last part of this week, my gorgeous Piscelini, you know, you are gonna, okay, something is gonna be delayed. There is certain news, information you're going to be waiting within the last week. Something is going to be terribly delayed. Something has already been delayed, or something major is going to be delayed here. And this is going to cause you a bit of a difficulty. You know, you may go in your OCD type of mode. Oh my God. You need to be really on top of this. So the bottom line is, there is a news that you are going to have an information or a message, or you're going to find out that something has been delayed. Something that you're so keen for, something that you're waiting for, something that you're anticipating so much, something is going to be delayed. And this in itself is going to kind of cause a bit of a difficulty when it comes to your life. But you must not allow this to distract you or to confuse you, okay? Because this is going to work in your favor. You know why? Because in between, you will know that someone is watching over you. You will know that you've got some guardian angels over you. You will know that you've got your spirit guides around you, my darling. Because whatever is going to be delayed, whatever you're going to find so difficulties with, because it's going to be so delayed, you're going to feel frustrated. You're going to feel like, oh my God, no, you know, and don't let this to distract you or confuse you, because in the meantime, you're going to be grateful to God grateful. Why? Because while this is going to be delayed, whatever you're waiting for, you are going to have a very strange information coming to you, and there are certain lies that you're going to become aware of, and someone was maybe dishonest with you when it comes to whatever you were waiting for, and you're going to feel so grateful that that was delayed. Do you understand what I mean? So within this stage, or within this period where this is going to be delayed, whatever you're waiting for, you are going to get a very strange and unusual news or information, and you will know that maybe someone was dishonest with you about this, whatever was delayed, and you're going to be so grateful to God, my gorgeous Piscelini, that this didn't happen. And here you're going to realize that, there are angels or spirit guides watching over you. Because if you went for it, you would really definitely, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but you would find yourself on the wrong path, which would unnecessarily slow you down with things that you want to do. This is why this is going to be so important. And also, my gorgeous Piscelini, let's just see what is going to be your tarot card of the week. Let's just see what is going to be your tarot card of the week, my gorgeous Piscelini. Pam param param 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 pam. Sorry. Let's just see what's going to be your tarot card of the week. Ooh la la, big contemplation. Look at this. You are going to have this big contemplation, my gorgeous Piscelini. You have to be honest with yourself when it comes to this big contemplation. You are going to have this big contemplation, and you have to be honest with yourself when it comes to this big contemplation, because you need to focus on which changes in your life you need to make. You will realize that the life that you are living right now needs some changes. Maybe you will want to, I really strongly feel like you will feel like it's time to make certain changes within your immediate environment. Maybe you will feel like you want to move places. Maybe you will feel like you want to refurbish your home. Maybe you will feel like you want to change your home. Maybe you will feel like you want to get some different furniture. Maybe you will feel like simply you want to redecorate your home and just change things about. Just do it. But you are going to feel like, because it's going to make you feel so much better. And it's like, our immediate environment is so important, my gorgeous Piscelini. If our immediate environment is not making us feel happy, you know that this is going to reflect on us in general. If we are unhappy where we are, it's going to reflect on us, on every single aspect of our lives. In fact, it's going to start affecting our energy in a terrible way. And I'm not saying that you should make like a huge changes in your life, but whatever you feel like, that you need to change, because I know that you will be thinking about certain changes within your immediate environment. Just do it, because it's going to make you feel so much better. It's important. And that's why, you see, that's why you are going to have this enlightening moment. Just remember what I said to you at the beginning of this week. You see how this big mama had to come. This week it's going to be enlightening for you. And this is what you need to understand. Very, very important, my gorgeous Piscelini, indeed.